Water Access, the Problem and Solution by Chris Elliott. The main focus is Africa. A major issue around the world is often the access to sustainable water resources within different communities. It is an issue most don't realize is an actual problem until it's brought up into conversation by either the news or various social media sites. According to a study in 2016, 113 countries around the world had no access to sustainable water resources. 31 of those countries are in Africa. 11 of those 31 actually knew how to access this water resource. Water should be a basic human right in order to survive, and no one should be denied any access to it in no way, shape, or form. A solution to water access comes through two possibilities for villages in Africa to have water resources. One is by building a well that works at reaching fresh water without contamination, as well as the possibility of running dry anytime soon. The other is building aqueducts in order to move water to different areas of the village. This provides water to be moved for crops, for irrigation, as well as putting it into storage areas for later use. Aqueducts also provide access to having indoor water at some point in time. However, there is a problem with this. Not many people know how to build these systems effectively, nor do they have the finances in order to do so. This is where oftentimes nonprofit organizations come through in order to help provide the knowledge and manpower to help build these wells and aqueducts. Nonprofit organizations are often better at providing these services for villages because, as known, should a company decide to provide the service, they will oftentimes put the villages and villagers in their debts and exploit them for resources as well as labor. However, it must also be noted that some volunteers may not have the best intentions towards the locals. There are some cases of sexual abuse or violence in Oxfam, as well as the Peace Corps, two major nonprofit organizations that help provide services in building these systems. But it is not unknown for locals to actually abuse the volunteers within their communities as well when they come to help. Culture differences may also provide an issue in creating biases between the two as well as conflicts. It is not the job of the volunteers or those providing help to change the culture of the people or how they should behave, nor is it the job of the locals to convince the volunteers that their culture is wrong and try to change them as well. Rather, it should be encouraged that the two trade their cultures, learn more about each other, and build a trust between the two. This will help build strong relationships and bonds between the two different people. Neither side should have more power over the other. They should be equals in every sense of way. This will help provide the unity of working together as well as the possibility of sharing more ideas with each other. The offered solution should not be left unattended, however, after they've been implemented. Nor should organizations leave villages without educating the locals on how to maintain their systems and replace certain parts within the system. Without the ability for maintenance, water systems will break down and locals will no longer have access to water once again. It is also possible for wells to dry up, as well as locals not having access to replacement parts or areas of major trade, as well as finances in order for this maintenance. So continual follow-up should be encouraged in the future after the completion of a solution is in need. A local should also be encouraged to contact the individuals who helped build their systems if some emergency case should occur, should a well dry up and they don't have the knowledge to. However, educating the people on how to maintain their system as well as build it effectively should be encouraged to be passed down into different villages as well as individuals so that more may learn the knowledge on how to build these systems. Perhaps if they work together, they can build the systems and replace them as needed, even without the lack of finances that people have. Everyone should have access to water, and those with the ability to help others should give such access and needs be encouraged.